Hello, we're Nosebless, and today we are showing off and playing Splendor Duel. This is a two-player version of Splendor, the famous game. It is nice and easy to learn and pick up. The aim of the game is to win by either getting, and I realize now this is going to break the green screen, so we'll do this in the way we can, 10 victory points in one area, 10 crowns overall, or 20 victory points overall. We, the people that are going to be trying to do this, my name is Tom. We have a Chris.
What's going on?
And the way that you are going to play this game is on your turn, you will get to take 3 in a row of any combination of these gems that you want to then on a later turn buy these cards here. You cannot take gold as part of that 3. If you take gold, you take a single gold along with reserving a card for a later time. And you care about cards because they look like this and they're pretty. No, you care about cards because they will give you the victory points in the top left corner there that you need to know to win, need to get to win. They cost what is in the bottom corner here, but for every card you get, it counts as an extra gem that you have towards purchasing other cards. So this card is going to cost me 2 white gems and 3 blue gems, diamonds and sapphires, some people might say, but will give me a ruby for constantly, for all future purchases. Chris, I have talked enough, so I will let you be the first player. And I'm being a little bit of a jerk because what that means is that I will get one of these prosperity tokens, which will give me privilege tokens. I will keep calling it wrong the whole time. This will basically let me get a free gem later on. But now Chris can talk, and Chris can decide what he wants to do and show off and grab.
Super cool. A lot of this carries over from the original Splendor, but there's enough difference to make things very interesting. So I'm going into this completely a noob. Let's just take 3 in a row. So I'm going to take one of the mandatory actions to grab 3 gems in a row. They have to be contiguous. They can't be broken up by an empty space or a gold token.
But they can be diagonal, which is, I think, what I'm considering here. I don't need this pearl right away. Now, one of the things I can't remember, Chris, in the original game, you had a gem limit of 10 gems. Does that still apply?
In a different way. Here, you cannot end a turn with more than 10 gems. You must discard down, but you can have more than 10 in the moment for however that might mechanically work.
Which is basically use a privilege token to get a free gem.
Yeah.
And then spend them immediately.
That's right.
All right, well, I'm liking the look of a few things here. So I think I will be taking these 3.
Yeah, good choice.
I have a specific card I'm eyeing off, which I will point out to you, because Chris can reserve it and steal it from me, but I don't know if he'll want to. But it's this card here. I have 3 of the 4 that I need for it. So I will just need a red gem, and then I can buy that on a subsequent turn.
Yeah, I was looking at the same one, and my plan was to subvert your expectation and grab this precious pearl with a diagonal of 3. Now I have the requisite gems plus a pearl. And pearls are interesting because I don't think we explained it. Basically, these will never be available as permanent rewards on cards. Only the tokens can count as pearls or the gold. So these are quite precious.
Which I could take. I could take a gold and stop you from getting that. But I think it's worth me looking at what else is available. And I will stack up on a few cards. And I think I obviously am now having a shift strategy because Chris is a jerk, but I will take these 3. I'm doubling up on all the same gems.
Yeah, okay, interesting.
That puts me up to 6.
All right, quick game's a good game. So I'm going to take the mandatory action of purchasing a card. So I'll just show the viewers at home exactly which card I'm purchasing. This requires a white, a blue, a red, and a black gem. I'm going to spend all of those. And now I permanently have a green emerald. The rest of...
There we go.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The rest of my tokens now go into the bag of goodies rather than back to the supply, and these will have to be replenished later on.
Yes. You can choose to replenish, or eventually you might be forced to replenish. It's unlikely, but it can happen. I am going to use my privilege token.
You can call it whatever you like, Tom.
To grab myself a free blue gem. and then I'm going to spend 3 blue and 2 white and get myself the first victory points of the game.
Oops, we forgot to...
Oh, replenish it just in case that matters. It does not. So I will have a red card, and I will have the first victory points of the game. Let's go. 1 point for me.
Victory.
What are you thinking?
Now, if I took 3 gems of the same color, my opponent gets a privilege token. But alas, there is no such combination. So I'm going to grab 2 of these green ones here, plus a 3rd in the row, and I'm wondering if red or black is better. You know, I'll take the red one. Makes it hard for you now.
It does, because I was definitely considering grabbing 2 red in a row there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had to take 3, but it still would have been worth it. And now I'm considering, do I replenish and give you the prosperity token? Because you're probably about to purchase a card, and this will potentially give me more options. And I think that's the right choice. So I will give you a prosperity.
Thank you.
Privilege? Fuck, which one is it?
Privilege.
Privilege.
You can call it whatever you like.
It's fine. I like. And now, obviously, we won't have enough tokens to fill everything, but we follow the lines on the board for what we do refill. And I'm kind of hoping that this will refill in a good way for me.
There aren't many tokens to be refilled. Oh, there's 3 in a row.
3 white in a row is very tempting.
Yeah, actually. Oh.
There's a lot of blue in a row as well. But I didn't get the 2 red in a row that I wanted, but that's okay. 3 white in a row doesn't actually help. There isn't too much in the market. I do have 2 black already. All right, let's work towards that. I am going to grab a red, a blue, and a black.
Okay. Usually my plan in base Splendor is to buy all the cheap cards first and use the free reward bonus gems to pay for later cards, but I'm not sure.
I think if there's a later card you can purchase early, it's great.
Yeah.
But like these are all that just that little bit more expensive. That I think getting a few early, or potentially getting some early crowns and getting yourself a quick bonus action is quite useful.
That's right.
There are bonus people that we'll talk about when we get crowns.
I'll grab this crown card from the market. So it requires 3 emeralds. I already have 1 permanent bonus emerald, so I'll spend only these 2 tokens.
Amazing.
Grab that. And one of the victory conditions is how many crowns? 10?
10 crowns.
Among my purchased cards.
So Chris now has 1 crown. We're not tracking that up there, but crowns will also get you these lovely patrons, I think they're called. Patrons will either give you victory points or an ability, or in this case, just straight victory points. So that one is worth 3 victory points. And the first person to get 3 crowns, as indicated in the bottom left, will get to take a patron. And when you get to 6 crowns, you get to take another patron. And the patrons have some of the extra abilities on them. This one here, indicating that you get a privilege token. So Chris has 1 crown, that is fine. And the new card that we have requires 2 blue and 3 green. So definitely useful, just not something that I can buy right now. But I'm not going to buy right now. Sorry, I'm not going to grab gems right now. I am going to buy right now and continue my ascendancy into being the Ruby Master. I also have a crown. I'm spending 3 onyx on this ruby red crown here to match my ruby red sword.
Look at that.
So now you can take your turn. I have 3 rubies available to me.
Yeah. The artwork in this game, I do like. It's much more like cartoonish, but it's like everything's sparkly. Like all the gems are like really colourful.
It does a really good job of showing that, hey, you're the gem crafter and you are building these things for people.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It just all looks good.
Yeah, like the hilt of a sword. And I'm like, I didn't even think of that. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
and the art is doubled up, right? And I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate that either.
Because you're a crafter. You're going to build the same thing over and over again until you get it absolutely perfect. Which is why there are more expensive crowns and stuff up the top here. But like it's the same sword. It just has
with
rubies
the different coloured
diamonds in it.
rubies. Yeah.
What are you thinking, Chris?
Not much. There's a little fly
that's
buzzing around inside my head.
Do you need another coffee?
Well, yeah, probably. But I'm wondering if snatching up that pearl token just to take it away from you is useful, because blue and white, or white and green, I suppose the green option isn't too bad. Let's do that. I'm going to take these 3 in a row and deny Tom the pearl token.
Ah, that's very cool. Now, I need to double check, actually, is the rule... I'm going to put the rule here. If you have both pearl tokens, or if you take them both in the same time. Oh, yeah, if you take 2 pearls at the same time.
So I actually avoid that drawback.
Yes. It's good. All right, I'm going to be purchasing another card because I have 3 rubies.
Nice.
And that is why I've sequenced my turn in this way. I now have access to an emerald. Is it a cool new card?
It is, actually. This one has a special ability.
Ooh.
The replaced card has a power which, when you purchase it, it does...
You take 1 matching token of this color card from the board. If there are no such tokens left, you ignore that.
Right.
So when you build that, you will get yourself a free ruby from the board.
from anywhere. And that's quite strategic as well. You could deny someone a 3 in a row with that power. Wow.
All right, so that's my turn.
Interesting. I might have to try and focus on something like that to give myself the tempo.
I mean, all you need is...
Love.
I mean, true, but literally just a blue and you're set. You could, spoiler alert, buddy, you could get it right now without even trying.
I could. Or I could instead... There's another card on the market, which I believe this symbol means that I get to take an additional turn straight away.
That is exactly what that
So
says.
that screams tempo. I think I'm going to deny Tom... what do I think you're going for?
I don't even know what I'm going for.
I'll take these 3 in a row. 2 blues and 1 white.
Hell yeah.
So now it's very tricky for Tom to take the 3 gems action.
But how many tokens do you have right now?
I have 9 tokens.
Hell
and
yeah.
And your additional bonus symbols don't count towards your token limit.
All right. There is nothing I can buy. There are no greens on the board, which is kind of what I can work towards. So do I just take 2? That is the question I'm facing right now. And I think I might. I think I will be taking this one and this one.
Yeah. It's so suboptimal to replenish the board unless you sort of have to, because your opponent gets that token. All right, I'm going to do what I planned on doing. I'll grab this simple onyx pendant, I suppose it is. So it requires 2 blue, for which I have 1, 2 white tokens, and a pearl token. So I'll spend all those. Whoop-a-doo-doo. Now, I get to take an extra turn out of sequence.
Amazing. What are you thinking?
And with that, well, let's replenish this firstly. Oh, that symbol, I know what that does.
Oh yeah, show that one off.
With this symbol, you can commit this card to a stack. So usually you keep your colored gems in sort of stacks or columns. And once you've committed that, it counts as one of those particular kinds. So for example, if Tom were to purchase this card and put it onto his ruby stack, that would count as one of the rubies.
Amazing.
You can't commit it to an empty stack, so you can't use that as though it were a black, for example. If you
And it's very cool. And it does cost a pearl, because of course it does, and I can't buy it.
Yeah, the pearls, man, I'm telling you, pearl metagame.
I like that metagame. Just that little bit of like, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, there's a rare resource.
Yeah.
You better get it.
With my extra turn, I'm going to keep the tempo up. I'm going to purchase that other card I picked off. So I'm spending a blue token because I have a bonus, and only 1 green token because I have a bonus. And I'm going to purchase this ruby card, and upon doing so, I get to take a ruby from the board and add it to my collection.
Amazing.
I'm going to hate draft Tom and take the only one that could be taken as a pair.
Reasonable. We have another one that will let you take an onyx from the board. It costs 2 green and 2 red, which is beautiful and wonderful, and no one can have it right now. I mean, Chris can actually take it.
I could.
There's no point in taking it because there's very little on the board.
That's right.
And I'm hoping I can force Chris to be the person to reveal the board because I am going to purchase a card as well.
Oof,
nice. I have decided I am the best Ruby merchant in the game, and I currently have 3 Ruby cards. With my 1 green here, I am dropping tokens on the floor and banking myself some Ruby earrings. I'm going to find the token I dropped on the floor. All right, Chris, what do you think?
Better to be lucky than good. I've just revealed a card that I'm planning on purchasing. So during my optional phase, I'm going to cash in my privilege token. And I'm going to grab myself a... from the board, isn't it?
It's from the board, yes.
Damn, I actually can't grab an Onyx then that I need.
Unfortunately, yes. Now, do you have to... Can you replenish before you use the privilege token?
I think it's one or the other. Or...
Yeah. Yes, it is 1, then 2.
So I could either replenish or spend the privilege token, but not both, and then I get...
I know, you can do both, but privilege has to happen first.
Oh, I see. Yeah, good call. Good sequencing. Well, in that case, I might just be that guy and replenish the board.
Yep.
So I'll do that. You can have a privilege token if you wish, Tom.
I mean, not if I wish. You force it. You give it to me.
You have to.
There is no option.
There's a lot in here, so let's start from the beginning. So what's your perfect Sunday like, Tom?
Honestly, usually relaxing from my perfect Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Perfect Fridays usually go out, DJ, party all night. Perfect Saturday is play board games. I know you missed a spot.
Oh, yeah.
It does go around the corner here.
Yeah. Got it.
And then play board games on a Saturday with you, live on twitch.tv/Nerds of the West and youtube.com/Nerds of the West with your support on these channels and buying our merch and supporting us on Patreon. It's all down below.
Nicely done.
My
perfect Sunday. Whoops, I missed the bag. I don't often miss, but when I do, it's cataclysmic. Oh, still no 3s in a row. Oh, there's that pearl. All right, so now I get my mandatory action if I wish. Well, I have to. Oh, God.
Does taking the pearl help you here? That is the question.
Yeah. So I can use my privilege token to take the pearl, can't I?
Yes, you can.
But I had to have done that before.
Before replenishing. Yeah.
I'm just worried that because the rule is, suppose Tom grabbed that other privilege token and then required another one, he would actually steal mine to make up for it.
Yes.
So that's an interesting rule. You can't hold on to your privilege tokens for too long. Let's just grab a 3 in a row. So I'm going to grab myself, hopefully, a white card, a white token and a black token. The only possible...
There's actually a lot of possible options. But...
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. I'll grab these 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I just want to call it Esper because magic cards.
That tracks, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that is the end.
Look, I'm playing Gruul. That also tracks. All right. I do need another green, and then I'm trying to consider what I need for the future. So I think we'll go the green, the black, and the pearl.
Yeah, good choice.
That will give me options.
All right. I shall spend my privilege token, picking up a blue gem token. I'm going to snatch up this one here.
Yep.
Then from a mandatory action, I'll purchase
I thought you might.
this card. It counts as a crown and 2 victory points, which is amazing.
Bam!
Oh, shit.
Oh, green screens are over your face. Suck it.
Oh, I took the wrong...
Took the wrong one.
I did.
No points for you.
I'm a fool.
How dare
God, why am I like this, Tom?
Because it's easy
I'll
to
just
do.
grab... this is identical, but it's a jet. Sorry, Onyx. So let's go with 2 blue, 2 green, 2 red, 1 pearl, and be done with that. I was saying to Tom before the stream, actually, I'm so glad that this version of the game still keeps the thick plastic tokens that feel like coins. You know, they're good to handle because
The reason everyone loves Splendor, yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's why you want, because they're sort of like gambling chips in some way. You don't want to like downgrade that kind of like core aspect to like a cardboard token. So I do appreciate that a lot.
All right, we got this bad boy. 2 blue, 4 green, and a pearl, which is very interesting and possibly open to me. Not entirely open to me, but possibly.
It's the best kind of open.
The issue is I can't get it this turn, and it's just so easy for you to
to reserve.
to either reserve it or just take the blue. So I think I'll continue with my current plan, which is in fact that I will be purchasing a card this turn.
Yeah.
So I will grab this bad boy, which will cost me 2 green and 2 red. But will let me grab a onyx from the table. And I will be grabbing this one here. Now, I don't know how much that actually helps me, but it's definitely not nothing.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. I've got 3 in a row. And pass the turn.
All right. I am going to purchase another card because I think I just need to be able to get things going. So for 2 red and 2 onyx, I'll be getting this diamond, and the diamond will let me get a free diamond from the board. So I will be grabbing this one, leaving a nice gap up the top there, which gives me a lot more options going forward.
Sweet. I'm going to purchase my 3rd crown card for 3 blue. So
Good choice.
in doing that, obviously white is great for me because now I have like a complete set of bonus tokens. But the 3rd crown now qualifies me for my choice of one of the noble, what are they called? Patrons?
Noble folk, patrons, the rich people who are buying our gems.
The rich folk.
So you have 3 points, 2 points and a privilege token, 2 points and take another turn, 2 points and steal a token from me.
Steal a token. Oh, of course,
Yeah.
it's the thief character that steals the
How
token.
dare they make that art so wonderful?
Another turn is great. Or just 3 points is enough apparently by itself without the extra like bonus action.
Yeah. I wonder how that plays into the balance of the points that are available.
I'm gonna be boring and I'm gonna take the 3 point.
All right.
So now I'm worth 3 additional victory points.
Hell yeah, look at that. Chris on 5 points. It's great to see. It's good to see.
I'm just too good.
All right, well, I am looking at what's out there and looking at what I might need, and it's not working particularly well.
I know, it's such a dry board.
So I am going to...
Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. That might change what I need. Now I can't purchase that card, so that's okay. I am going to grab a card with my prosperity, grab a token, and I think I'm going to reserve the first card of the game because I think I need to do this to get to where I need to be. So I'm going to reserve this card here, which will let me be a wild, and I'm going to take the gold from the board, reserving that so that I now have some options available to me.
Yeah, good call.
All right, it is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm feeling like reserving as well because I need a pearl token. I didn't steal yours, so I'm going to have to find my own. So I'm going to reserve this card, which I've been eyeing off for a while. Take a gold, so I'll grab that one there. And pass the turn.
All right. So what I'm considering at the moment is the high point cards up the top and where I might want to be going. I'm not there yet. Oh, that is worth 2
green symbols.
2 green symbols. That is tasty indeed.
You almost qualify.
I almost qualify for that.
Jeez.
That's almost... I honestly might continue with this and I'm going to reserve that.
Yeah.
Because I can then buy that next turn and that changes everything.
Yeah,
That's
shit.
huge. All right, so I've reserved that. I have my gold. And because that cost me 5 red and 2 onyx, I have 3 red and 2 gold and 2 onyx. I'll be able to buy that next turn.
He's just too good.
All right, but we get a new card out, which is worth 5 points, but needs 6 blue and a pearl.
For a split second, I thought that was like a fingernail being peeled back, and I like,
You know what? I can
winced.
see that. It is awful.
And I looked closer, and I'm like, oh no, it's just a clamp.
It's cool though.
Yeah. 6 blue? What a...
Hide your worth individuals.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's basically one of these cards, but it doesn't help you. It's just worth a lot of points.
That's right. Gotta pick up an extra point.
Okay.
I'll grab this simple diamond sword hilt, spending 3 red and 2 green. And hopefully, I really want to win on points. Yeah, 20 points is a lot.
Yeah, well, that's
different
the thing.
to the base game.
There are so many different ways to win. Like, you're already a third of the way to the crown victory.
Yeah, that's right.
New card revealed. It's worth a point. 2 red, 3 black.
Whew.
I think I will have to be purchasing the card I reserved. It's costing me a lot of gold, but it is definitely worth it to get that point.
Yeah.
Gold and my spare onyx here.
And the double green.
Double green gives me... Sorry, did you just use this? Yes, I definitely didn't have that. No, I reserved that. What am I on about? That's my token. Get back in here.
Yeah, because you already had
Yeah.
2 gold.
Yeah. I used my thing for that. Anyway, all right. I don't think I'm cheating. It's not on purpose. There's not a lot on the board. Not a lot of options. But
I'll pick it up what you're putting down. I really don't want to replenish. So I'm going to be that guy. Spend 2 red, which includes my golden token,
yeah.
and 3 black. And I have another victory point in my blue category.
Amazing. All right.
use
That's
all.
right. I got the card coming out. 3 white and 2 black for a point. Maybe these low-cost cards are the key to victory, just getting the little points early.
Yeah, they do stack up.
There's not a lot of options, but there is also a decent amount of options.
If they're in red and green, the world's your oyster.
Pretty much. That's what I'm considering right now, is what is in the market that is available to purchase. The problem is a lot of the stuff that's red also needs blue.
Yeah.
Which I don't... It's the one card I don't have anything of, which makes everything a little bit more difficult. And I also don't want to be the guy to replenish.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take these 2 tokens
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Because there is no gold on the board, so you cannot reserve cards. You cannot stop me from getting things at the moment.
All right, I'll be that guy. I'll replenish.
yeah.
Take yourself a privilege token. Right, talk amongst yourselves.
Hi, selves. How you doing? It's Tom. It's good. It's me. It's good to see you. How's everything? No, I appreciate everyone hanging out in chat, making jokes, talking things. It is always fun to just talk about how good board games look and how fun board games are. I did not realize this game was on Board Game Arena, otherwise I probably would have got a turn in. And I'm realizing now I also haven't taken my turns on Board Game Arena at the moment, so I'm losing time on my tournament game of Ark Nova that I am probably going to lose. What's the board looking like? What are you thinking of taking?
Oh, a lot of choice now. There's that pearl I've been after. It's right there. It's calling my name. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to take 3 in a row. I'm going to grab that pearl before Tom can.
Hell yeah.
Take a blue and a red for my troubles as well. All right. Over to you, Tom.
All right, I'm going to be purchasing a card, which will be this one right here. Let me double check there's nothing else up here that I can take to ooh. I can get this one, and that one's so much better.
It's so good.
It's worth more points, gets me more things, costs me 2 green, which I have, 2 red, which I have, 2 onyx, which I will be paying 1 for, and my pearl to give myself 2 victory points. There we go. I'm catching up. But most importantly, that gives me another diamond, which I think is going to come in very handy. And what new card are we seeing?
Oh, you showed off.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's a good card. That's a good card right there, Chris. I like that card.
2 victory points for a ruby, and you get to take a privilege token when you purchase it. Wow.
Very, very cool.
Fantastic.
All right, but it is now your turn.
It is. Let's go 3 in a row. I'm gonna grab 2 blues and a red. Really stacking them up. And with that, I'm in the money for that massive big kahuna 4-drop.
You love to see it.
Yeah. I'm so close, so tantalizingly close. So while Tom's distracted, here's the card I'm thinking of. Just look at that. Look at that pure power. Nothing crazy, nothing loopholey.
But wonderful.
Go right ahead.
I need to be able to purchase some more things, which is horrifying, and I don't like it. So I do have 4. You just keep taking all the blues, and it stops me from doing just about anything that I want to do right now.
That's right.
There's
a lot of blue on that board. That's what I noticed. I like scan everything. That's what I do in regular Splendor as well. I'm like, what is the most common color that needs to be collected? And I just do that.
Yeah, well, it's a good play.
Is that Tank
That is Tank snoring on the floor, yes.
He's snoring.
God, there's really nothing good for me right now. So I wonder if reserving a card just to have options and just see a new card come out is worth it.
Well, I'm going for blue, so you could reserve something like a hate draft, I suppose.
Yeah.
The problem is there's so much blue that I could just pick a different option anyway.
No, I think what I'm going to do is reserve a high cost card so that then I have a new one come out that could potentially be good for me, and I know I can work towards that one. So I'm going to take a gold, and I'm going to reserve this card here because I'm fairly close to getting it. So that is worth 4 points. It needs 2 blue, which is easier to get now that I have a gold, and then I just need to get to 6 green. But what is the new card that we had come out?
The new card is phenomenal. You need 8 onyx to purchase this card. And it's a wild gem, so you commit it to the stack of your choice. It is worth 3 crowns by itself.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I might have to just give a hard go for that. But in the meantime, I need a blue and a green. So I'm gonna grab these 3 in a row.
All right.
And pass the turn back to you. And let me just quickly count the tokens to see I'm not cheating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, exactly.
All right. Now, you taking that blue really does suck.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I hate draft your card away from you?
Yeah. But I have a contingency card.
You do have a contingency.
I have 2 contingency cards that are viable.
They're both really good.
Yeah,
so I don't think hate drafting and slowing myself down is worth it. Thank you. I appreciate it. We have just changed all our things over from a different overlay. So hearing that people like our new overlay, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's always lovely to hear feedback.
Here's the game box too. We have extra options.
Yeah, well done, Tom. You put in so much effort on that.
I did my best. Is there anything cool and cheap that I can buy? Now, this one can become something else, and this might be the play here because I can build this. I think this is the play. I can build this card because it requires, wrong button, 2 white, which I have, 2 green, which I have, an onyx, which I have, and then a pearl, of which I will spend my gold. And then this card will become I wish it could be a blue, but it won't be. So it will become a green.
I know, that feel. You can't commit it to being a blue.
But does also become a victory point for me, getting me just a little bit closer to Chris.
All right, I'm dropping bombs. Here I come.
Yeah.
I'm going for the big kahuna card. 4 victory points in my blue column. That costs basically all of my sapphire, my emeralds, and 2... Oh, I have 2 diamonds anyway, so that's fine.
Easy.
And, oh my gosh.
What a time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also halfway towards another victory point, another win
condition. If I can get some more blue scoring cards, which one was just revealed by.
So not only is Chris on 11 points, if he gets to 10 points in just blue cards, of which there is now another 3 points there, so he would just need 2 more points worth of blue cards. If he gets that one, it is quite strong. Now, what does that need? 5 onyx. Not getting that.
We're not getting there.
All right. So I need blue, and there is no blue.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So I think my best play is to replenish the board.
Yeah.
I need the blue to be out on the field. I need 2 blue in some combination of cards or tokens. So this is all I can do to hope. I think I've got the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I do also need 1 more green to be able to get this card.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because there's a blue and a green in a row there. So if we put out a blue token right from the bag. Look, it wasn't on camera, but Chris knows I wasn't cheating.
Look at that.
All right.
Oh, they're all coming out now.
I also happen to know... Oh, sorry, these ones should have been in there as well. So I think it is only fair that I do.
Do it randomly again.
There were tokens that weren't in the bag that should have been in the bag.
I love that. Both of us were like, yeah, no, it's fine. Tom hasn't cheated this time. And
then Tom's like,
whoops.
I forgot things.
It wouldn't be a real Nerds of the West stream if Tom didn't cheat.
On accident.
Inadvertently, by accident.
Right. Well, there's the green again. There's the blue again.
Is that the exact same order?
Yes. It is fairly likely. There are 4 blue tokens.
Yeah, that's right.
It happened exactly the same again. Literally exactly the same again.
This is the blue. So I did change it, yeah. The pearl.
Change it just a little bit.
The pearl, Tom. Now you've got a choice. Do you want the blue or do you want to collect the pearl? Because you can't have both.
No, I want the blue.
Yeah, that's right.
The blue actually is very good for me. All right.
Oh, 3 in a row.
That's a lot of onyx.
3 onyx in a row.
That's a very good amount of onyx. I need this. I've said I've needed this. It is 2 blue and a green, which will set me up for putting me also in a pretty good position. But for now, it is your turn.
Oh my god, I want that 3 onyx in a row.
Well, it would give you, 5 onyx available?
I'm saving up 8. That's the thing. I don't think I can really get there. So it's actually probably better if I just take 2 in a row plus the red so that you don't get the privilege token. And then I have a privilege token to play with. I can take a black later on. So I'll do that. Save that for now, but I'll just take 3 in a row and pass the turn to you.
All right. I will be purchasing my card, which is basically shifting my entire game plan now. Because this cost me 2 blue and 6 red, 6 green and 2 red. My plan originally was red. I thought it was a good plan. But most importantly, what this does give me, not only a few more points, but it also gives me 6 points in green.
In the green column.
So if I can get 4 more points in green, I'll win the game.
I think you might have accidentally cheated again because you have 3 crowns and we haven't yet given you a nobles. Just take it now. Just pick one.
Sure. I will quickly scan the board and see what is available. And I will...
Tank is just like rumbling away on the floor.
I will take this one and I will be stealing a token from you. And I will be stealing... Oh, wrong button.
You want to hinder me and take an important one or take the precious pearl?
I'm taking the precious pearl.
Oh, good choice.
It does give me 2 additional points. So actually, we are tied on points right now.
Neck and neck.
Poor buddy.
This is good.
All right, thank you for pointing that out. That is very important. Your turn, Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy.
Yes.
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 I'll take 3 in a row. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll do that. 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, good move.
Maximum capacity. I have my pearl back. I'm loaded and ready to go for next turn.
All right, I'm singularly focused right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be spending my privilege token to take this blue because you stopped me from taking 2 blue, and then I will be reserving a card by taking a gold for my turn to take this card, which I will be able to build next turn, which will put me on 8 points in green.
Gosh.
It's this close. What's the new card that comes out? Is it green?
It is not green.
All right.
It is interesting nonetheless. You get the privilege token. It's worth 2 victory points in the white column.
All right.
I'm loving these new mechanics.
It's good. I like this push and pull so much more than original Splendor.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember when we used to speedrun Splendor, the video game? Man, that was fun.
Speed running.
Dude, I would speedrun either the challenges or the main Splendor game to like see how fast you win. I think I got sub 4 minutes at one point.
Wow.
Probably should have submitted it to like an actual speedrun category, but who knows where that stream has gone.
My favorite speedrun of all time. I think I had this game as a kid. It's like Cluedo on the PC. It's like 1998 or something. And the idea is you click start, you guess the default, and if you're correct, then that's the speedrun over. So like the speed is like 34 milliseconds or something, like really tiny.
Yeah.
And like if you're right.
Dude, have it been a tool assisted speedrun, so you've just got an auto hotkey screen. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea is like the button to click start game versus like submit accusation and like click OK is like 3 clicks in different areas. So it's like muscle memory. And if you had a tool assisted speedrun of that, it would just be like 3 instant frames. And you could just like
amazing
beat that fucking game.
Boardgames speedrunning is barely a thing, but we made it a thing and it was quite fun while we did it.
That's great.
Chris, what are you thinking? You've got a few gems available to you.
I do. Oh, gosh. I don't want to spend my pearl, but the pearl is how you get the power cards with the special abilities. So... I'm gonna... What am I even doing, Tom? What
are you doing with your life,
What am I
Chris?
doing with my life?
What is happening?
Can you spend more than 1 privilege token at a time?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right. It's good to know. I'm changing the idea, though. I'm going to spend my privilege token this turn to go up above the limit, grab that 11th green token. Main action, I'm going to purchase this card here. So for 2 green, 2 blue, which I have, and my pearl.
Hell yeah.
These go in the bag. I'm going to get an additional turn in a row.
Amazing. All right. Now, in case this changes your mind, this is the new card that has come out. Woo. It is a green that gets you more green. It costs you 2 white and 2 blue, but no victory points.
So,
did that one give you a victory point? No, just an additional turn.
Yeah, just an extra turn.
Okay, go on. Get out of here, buddy. I can't help you. I'm busy. No.
Can't do it. Stars. Can't do it.
Can't do it. Not today.
Not today. And
Chris can't help you either.
Second turn. That needs a pearl as well. I was gonna grab something that... What? Yeah.
That is a very good one to take because it's what I need. It's victory points in green.
So I'm gonna grab this one. I actually qualify completely on my bonuses, so I don't even need to spend a gem.
Hell yeah.
Victory point in green, and I'm working myself up the green chain.
All right, well, that does put you 1 victory point ahead of me for now.
Woo!
The new card is green, but doesn't actually help either of us. So now I've got to reevaluate my plans and see if there's any way I can bring out new cards, because I would need 2 more points in green to win this one.
You were snoring, big boy.
Yeah, he's a big loud boy.
You're a big chunky boy, aren't you?
All right, I've got 3 red. I've got 5 green.
At this point, replenishing the board would help your opponent so much that you really.
Well, you're also, but here's the thing, right? You're on max tokens.
I am.
So, like, it's not actually that bad. But also, is it worth me reserving a card to then try and grab something else? Or is it worth me reserving a card to then reveal a new card, but then you just reserve that card if it does win me the game? So I think my best play is to just build this card, because it will give me a privilege token. So for 2 blue, a pearl, and 4 green, I'm getting 2 additional points and a privilege token.
The green.
Takes me above you for now and puts me on 8 points in green.
Yeah, God.
So if there's any way for me to reserve points in green, the game's over.
Yeah.
Unless you can shotgun some points real quick.
That's right.
Thank you, Tank. That is my turn.
Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. I have 3 crowns. I was thinking crowns would be like the tempo play. I really want that 8 cost. Gosh, it's so far away. I'll reserve a card.
I thought you might.
This one here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a gold off the board. That is my 10th token, so it's fine.
Yep.
That's my thing.
And the card that comes out, it's pretty good for me, Chris.
Yeah?
That's pretty good for me.
Yeah? Really?
I will need a pearl, and I will need 2 more white, but that is Jibble, sorry.
Oh, and 3 blue.
And 3 blue. It is actually quite difficult, but I will be reserving that for my turn.
Yeah, for
Because
sure. That'll win
if
the
I
game.
can get there, I win the game.
So I can't stop you now, unless I can
Unless you can
stuff up your blue.
hog the tokens, hog the blue.
Yes, that's right.
But if I replenish, I have the first choice of tokens.
Yeah.
We do have a new card that comes out. 8 white, that's in range for you. That's not terrible. For 6 victory points, which wouldn't win you the game, but would get you very close.
Oh, how am I on 12?
You're on 12, and I am on 13.
6 victory points, eh? And it needs lots of white. Oh my gosh, I might have a game plan here.
It's on. We've
on.
built our gem market on what we can get.
Yeah.
I've focused. You're varied. It's looking good. You're
Let's do it. Let's buy this card, which I reserved earlier. So 2 white, which I have, 2 red, I'll spend a token, 2 black, which I have, and my pearl, I'm spending the gold to count for that. It's worth 2 victory points. It's worth a crown by itself.
Yep.
And my blue column is now worth 7 victory points overall. So that's closing in on victory.
Yeah, especially because you reserved that other blue card. It's definitely an option. Can you build that next turn? I can't remember what it costs. So I think I have to replenish the board to get anywhere close to having the 3 blue that I need. So let's have a look at what I can get. You do get a privilege token, which will probably help you, but there's really not much else I can do right now.
Yeah, true.
So everything's back in the board. We have a pearl right in the middle, which is quite nice. I do also need a pearl, so that is quite useful.
Yeah, the pearl.
Blue being there isn't too useful.
Wait, is that right? It has to go up.
Oh, yep. No, it's the I can't remember what was where. Screw it. Let's go here now.
Yeah. God, a privilege token at this point in the game.
We both got them, but it really depends on can you win right away.
That's right.
Well, can't take 2 pearls in a row because there's a gold between them. Not that I think you would want to, but all right. There are 2 blues in the middle there. That is very useful. But there is one clear and good play for me, which is blue, pearl,
That's
white.
the white.
How you looking, Chris?
With my eyes, Tom. Sorry.
If he could win the game right now, he'd be doing it. So that's all
So
right.
tantalizingly close. I'm on 12 victory points. No, 14, right? I'm on 14. So if I can actually get 8 white, I'm in. Can't do that. if I could get 3 more blue victory points, I'm swimming. Or like this is worth 2 crowns, and then after that 3 more crowns would be the winner. That's an interesting way, but it's actually really difficult to collect crowns. So I'm going to reserve a card.
All right.
No, it's too greedy. I'm just going to take a pearl and an onyx and miss out on my 3rd gem.
Okay.
So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exactly, and it is your turn, Tom. Win the game.
I can't win the game this turn.
Oh, no!
Because I need 3 blue and 5 white, and you've got a lot of the tokens over on that side of the board. What I can do is spend my privilege token to reserve a blue.
Yes.
And then for my turn, I can purchase a white card.
The single white that you need.
So this will give me 3 white gems, 3 white cards with then 2 in the bank. I believe I can win next turn.
Yeah.
So how are you looking right now?
I think I can just win the game right now.
Oh, buddy!
We don't get an equal number of turns like in the original Splendor, right? It's just the first come, first served.
Yeah.
So my final reserved card I had was my brilliant blue Splendid Crown, which cost me 3 white, which I have, 3 green, which I have, 5 black, which I have, and the pearl, this darned pearl token that I was missing the whole game. I now have 10 victory points in a single column.
Amazing.
If that was not enough, I also qualify for another noble. For extra victory points, I'd take another turn or something, but it's irrelevant because I think I just
right now.
win.
Look at that. 10 victory points in blue. Instant win for the game. Well done, Chris.
Oh, that was good.
What a rush to the end
Good
there.
game.
That is everything I love about Splendor. So much so that game 2.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
keen for game 2. This is a lot of fun.
We've all set up for game number 2. There is some pretty rough options. 3 of the first ones available here in the first row. 1 need pearls and 2 don't give you any gems. So these ones literally cannot be placed right now. But I'm considering whether these are worth reserving to then put them on top of something and get a real quick start to 1 color. Because the ones that we have up here need a lot of white, a lot of red.
Yeah, a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
Also, these 2 options give you either a crown or a victory point, which early game could set you off to the races on a strategy.
But I have the play. Chris does get the privilege token.
Woo!
And I'm looking at everything that's out there, and I think I just want to get some variation with my start. So I'm going to grab a pearl, a diamond, and a ruby as my opening play.
Yeah, man, the pearl metagame is strong. I'm looking at that pearl and I'm like assessing which treble.
We can
like
just
to take.
start the same way. It'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah, could do. My options are pearl plus is it, or pearl plus is it. So yeah, why not? I'll just go for it. See where it takes me.
All right. I think I will grab 2 diamonds and a sapphire. Make sure a sapphire is this game because they hurt me last game.
Yeah, that white, good choice, by the way.
It's also the earlier I can buy a card, the faster we can get new cards out. Or you can be a jerk and reserve it so I can't buy it.
This one here has no commitment to a gem color. Right?
No,
It's
it
just
is
colour.
just 3 victory
3
points
points.
as is, which is
Points, though. That's pretty good.
it's not a bad start, right? Like it puts you in the lead. It just doesn't help you. It doesn't help you tempo. Tempo.
Words are hard. I'll take 3 in a row. I'll take these 2 rubies plus a emerald.
All right. I will be purchasing a card. Let's get more cards on the board.
Woo.
I don't think this card particularly helps me, but for 3 diamonds, I am getting myself an onyx and a crown.
Crown.
The crown is kind of really what I'm hoping.
Crowns are cool.
Get going on. What's the new card we got?
Replacement card is a basic onyx,
White, blue, a green, and a red. Alrighty then.
which is not the worst opening option.
No, it's decent. You would just need. I mean, you could buy that right now if you spend your privilege token.
That's right, yeah. And do I need... Gosh. No, I'm just going to play it slow.
Yep.
3 in a row. Go right ahead, Tom.
So that puts you on 9 tokens. Yes. Yes. Yes.
7, 8, 9 tokens.
It's a pretty good move because it does slow me down considerably. I think grabbing myself the green and black. Yeah, let's grab those right now. And see where this leads once we start taking some more things off the board.
Right, I'll grab that card. White, blue, green, and red. I'd come up with a limerick, but I can't on the fly. And the turn is over to you. The new card is a blue crown card for 3 emeralds.
That is very nice. That is... I'm going to reserve that card.
Oh, really?
I'm going to reserve that card. I can't take 2 green right now. And I think while you could get both green away from me, I don't think it's in your best interest. So I will reserve this card as a... 1, gives me a gold for anything else that comes out. And 2, gives me a few options going forward.
Sweet. We have another identical crown card, this time in the white variety. So that's coming up. Interesting.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I want you to replenish the board, please. Ain't happening, I think.
No, not anytime soon.
No.
I really want you to replenish the board so I get the privilege token.
Yeah. Yeah, what I can do is spend my privilege token, hopefully. No, I'll take 2.
All right.
Suboptimal.
I'll take 1.
Taking 1.
I'll take 1. It's fine. We're in the slow start of the game. There's nothing for you to purchase. I'll end up with 2 cards and 2 crowns.
It's not entirely... yeah, true. All right, I'll reserve a card. I'm going to reserve this black crown here, taking a gold token. And I can buy that in the future.
Amazing. The new card that comes out is 4 onyx and 3 blue, which is brutal and disgusting and too much. And I'm going to be building a card. So I will be on 2 crowns, and I will spend 3 green, including a gold token, as I said I would. And there you go.
Nice. The crown game.
Crown game early.
Crown game early. Sounds like a band.
Reserve cards just to clear the board is a legitimate option. So remember, in the original, you could only reserve 3 cards.
Yeah, that's right. So I think in this one, it lets you, but you actually can't.
Cannot have more than 3 reserve cards.
So you can't take the action to reserve. Whereas I think in the original, you could reserve, you just have to ditch a card.
Yes. Interesting how that balance plays out.
All right, let's grab this card just because. So that's an easy 2. I'm spending a gold as though it were an emerald. And my pearl. So it was
Amazing.
a big commitment, but now I am worth 1 crown and 2 victory points.
Yes, you are. I don't have those victory points yet. You have a lot of onyx, and I definitely now don't have a lot of options. So, I'm going to reserve a card.
Reserve a card. He's gone for the crown.
I'm going to be able to get 3 crowns next turn, and you will probably have to replenish the board.
Yeah, likely.
Considering that there is no options to buy anything.
Gosh.
What an opening. All right, this definitely... It's interesting for sure.
Right.
I think I've made the right choice. I don't know if I should have replenished earlier, but...
I'll replenish.
Hell yeah.
Have a privilege token.
Love to see it.
Just going to do this as quickly as I can.
Go.
It's way harder than I thought.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
You're like, I just want to get tokens out, but they need to come out in the right order, and I can't be biased towards which
Yeah,
tokens
you don't
go
want
where.
to like accidentally look at them whilst they're in my hand. And the last one.
All right. What are you thinking, Chris?
I'm thinking of actually snatching up like all that onyx and just stopping you from onyx.
Reasonable?
Yeah, but I need that pearl. That's the thing. So I'll grab those 3 in a row.
Alrighty then. Do I build this now so that I have cards for the future? Or do I grab... I think that's better play. So I'm going to take white, blue, and green.
Nice. Interesting.
It's a shame there aren't any like high onyx scoring cards yet, because you are set for that.
That's right. The onyx game. I'll take 2 reds and a blue.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I build this card. So this will cost me 3 blue, 2 tokens, and the blue card that I already have. And will give me my 3rd crown.
Crown meta.
Of which I will take the... What are we thinking? You know what I'm thinking?
What do you think in B1?
Is there something I can buy if I take an additional turn right now?
Yeah, you want to stack those multiple turns.
Yeah. Yes. So I will be taking an additional turn right away, along with getting 2 points. So that gives me some decent points. I'm getting up there already. And for my turn, I will be spending a privilege token.
Yeah.
To take a white gem. And then I will spend 4 white and a pearl for an additional crown.
What a play. I like your strategy this time around. The crowns are actually a huge bonus. Like that tempo of having an extra turn just for meeting that requirement.
Yeah, it's quite useful.
Well done. All right. Which stack are you committing to? You've got only blue. Oh, sorry. That is a white one.
That is a white one. I am putting it into white. I'm going hard into diamonds.
All right. Fair enough. Well, we have another crown, Tom.
Only cost me 3 red.
It's a green. That's actually... it's... Yeah.
You can take it. It's fine.
Take it.
I don't need it.
I could just go for that. Hopefully that accrues some benefit over time. Because, like, I have 2 cards in my tableau and they're only onyx, whereas you have a bit more diversity, so it's easier for you to actually purchase things.
Yeah.
So, shame. And you've screwed up my 3 in a row with that.
That was the plan.
Take. So now it's difficult to justify doing that.
Very much so.
Yeah. I'm not going to be that guy and try it and see if it works. I'm actually going to buy this commitment card. So for 4 onyx, which I have, plus the pearl token, it's worth a victory point, and the only stack I can commit it to is my onyx. So I have now 3 victory points in my onyx stack.
Amazing.
Go right ahead.
Hi, Jesse. This is Splendor Duel. It's a 2-player game. We take tokens from the middle of the board, and then we use them to buy more gems, wonderful things, build them, and get victory points. I need... Can I buy anything right now? Yes. Does it help me? Potentially. I think it's a good call. First of all, we need another card out.
Oh, yes.
No, I got it.
Oh, sorry.
So it's 2 red, 2 black, and a pearl. So that's not bad for you, and it would be an additional turn right away. But I will be building for 1 white, 1 green, 1 red, and 1 black. So basically, spending a single red token, I'll be getting myself a 2nd blue to hopefully build towards some bigger things in the future.
Engine building.
What's the new card? 2 white, 3 blue. I'm glad I built that blue card.
Pretty simple stuff.
What do you got?
I'm going to reserve a card.
Oh, hell yeah.
Reserve. Oh, the 2 crowner, though. The 2 crowner.
6 green, though.
So tempting, but yeah, green is not coming aplenty.
I think we both need to, like, build what we've got at the moment.
All right. I'm going to reserve this card here taking a gold off the board right from the corner. That's my turn.
All right. The new card that comes out is worth 5 victory points if you spend 6 blue and a pearl. But I think I need a couple of things from this board right now. Mostly... I would love a pearl, but they're both in the box. So I think I'll take a blue and a white. And I'll pass my turn.
I'll go for this one.
Ignore the fact that I put the privilege token in the back.
I totally missed that.
So did I looked at the table and I'm like,
hang on a minute.
There's only 2 tokens here.
Where could it have gone? Oh.
I knew exactly what I'd done the second I saw it. All right.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get another turn, actually.
Amazing.
So 2 red tokens, 2 onyx, which I have plenty of that, and my pearl. I'm using my gold as though it were a pearl.
Yeah, good move.
So now I have at least something going on in the green department.
The new card is 2 diamonds, 2 onyx for a blue, for a sapphire.
Cool.
Do you have your second turn planned?
Second turn is going to just be like a tempo turn.
Yep.
I'm not doing any wild combos. So I'm just going to actually grab myself these 2 green.
Yep.
Yep. And that'll be it.
All right. I will be purchasing this card, so I've got a few more things to help me get bigger things. Does also give me a victory point, and that is 3 blue and 2 white. So I spend a blue token and get myself a victory point.
So good.
Take me into the lead on victory points. Giving myself more options for the win.
Yeah.
Reminder that win can be 10 crowns, 20 victory points, or 10 victory points in one column. So...
I was kind of going for that strat this game.
New card is just a single white gem for a variety of cards.
Not bad. Could actually pick that up right now. Just get some diversity in my gem commitment. Yeah. There's not a lot of anything else going on. So
Really not.
No, I just need to build an engine, I think. So I'm going to grab that card. Bloop. Black, green, red, and blue.
We have for 2 green and 2 red and onyx, but it also lets you take an onyx from the board, which is that little symbol in the top there. Useful. I will be... yes, purchasing this. Oh, it's not on the board. Worth it, replenish. Yeah, let's go.
Replenish first. I'll take a privilege token.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The gold's ending up in the middle makes it very interesting for blocking off 3 in a row.
If they're on the outer edge, it's actually not so bad.
Especially because the outer edge doesn't get filled because we have tokens in our area.
Exactly. Ooh. So it's like a strategical thing as well. Like if you have a reserve, taking a gold from the edge of the board to try and redistribute it to the middle can be like a real slow down.
It's a lot. That is a lot. All right, now that is all on the board, do I want to do the same thing again? I think I will... One, two, three.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of doing that.
It's just too good. It's too good.
Yeah, that's actually super good because now if I want to take a pearl, I can't like get a red as well. Or the only treble I can take with a pearl in it is down the bottom. There's gold, man. There's stuff in my game plan.
Bye, Rebecca.
I'm heading out. Do you guys want anything?
No, I'm pretty good.
No.
All right.
Enjoy yourself.
We'll try.
Have fun. What do you got, Chris?
I'll take the 3. I need that pearl plus.
Yep.
I've got another onyx on my game plan, so that's pretty good. I do have my 2 scrolls ready to go, just for if I see a good play.
I don't have a lot of options available to me.
Yep.
So I think my best plan at the moment is to either mess you up or see what else I can do. So I'm going to take these 2 white.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah. Stops a few combos going on. What do you got?
Oh, crowns. There aren't many crowns left that are sort of ready to go. Oh, I totally lied. There is another combination of 3 with a pearl in it.
There totally is. I was hoping you wouldn't see that one.
Stack up on the onyx over here.
Yeah.
Something comes out. 2, 3, 6, 8 tokens. I'm fine.
Now, Chris,
Yes.
I've been lying to you a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't cared about anything on the board. I specifically needed that 2 white. Because right now I'm going to reserve a card, and I'm going to reserve a level 3 card.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And I'm going to be able to build that next turn for 3 points and 2 crowns.
And that will be your 6th crown.
Which will get me some additional things. So that right there is what they call some mind games.
Yeah.
I don't care what's there. Let me break up some combos.
Yeah.
I need that card. All right, so that's mine. That's reserved. And the new card that is coming out is
Whoa.
8 red. You can assign it to be any color, and you get an additional turn. Huge.
That's crazy. 8 red though. That's a big ask.
Seeing as we've only had 1 red card available to be built.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to purchase a card. Here it is.
Hi, Time Roller.
Spending 4 green and
Amazing.
3 onyx. And that symbol in the top left means that I'm allowed to steal a gem from Tom.
You are. You can take any non-gold gem, which means you can stop me from building this card
That's right.
this turn.
But I've A, forgotten what it cost, and B, want to combo into my next turn by stealing a blue gem.
All right, the blue gem does stop me.
Okay, good. Best of both worlds, eh?
All right, that's fine. That's fine. The new card that comes out is 2 white for 5 blue and 2 green. Very cool. A victory point.
Yeah. I love the variety and the different combinations of like upsides on these cards. Like this is not worth particularly that many points, but the 2 white,
Yeah.
so good.
If you can get, like, if you've focused on blue, you're like, sweet, now I can focus on something else.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I will need, because I don't believe you can steal from me again, I'm going to take a blue and a white from the board, reset myself back up. Good tempo play, slowing me down. Your turn, Yuki boy.
I do have another steel card, I'm afraid.
You're a jerk and I hate you. Amazing. What a play.
All right, 3 blue. The 4 onyx. Sadly, do have to spend an onyx gem this time. It hasn't happened in a while. But worth a victory point in the red column. And I'm going to steal a gem from Tom.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, what am I going for next? That's the
thing.
That's the important thing. I'm not just going to be an arsehole to you for no reason.
All you really can remember is that blue was what I need.
Yeah, that's right. I might just take one of your white tokens.
Okay.
Yep, that's my choice.
There we go. I build the card for turn.
Yes! Nicely
Needs
done.
5 white. I have 2 here and 3 here. 3 blue, which is there. 3 red, and a pearl for which I'm spending the gold. So that's, what, 6, 7 tokens. But key gets me green, so now I have access to everything. Gets me an additional 2 crowns, which takes me up to 6 crowns. And gives me 3 victory points, which is not well and truly in the lead, because you're actually on more victory points than I thought. So this is how the scores sit right now, but I am on 6 crowns, which means I will get myself another noble. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm building towards in the future. So, for the sake of being able to do things in the future, I am going to grab the privileged token noble, giving myself an additional 2 points up to 8, but key having a privileged token to use in the future.
Yeah, good choice.
To try and get myself the remaining 4 crowns that I need to win this game.
No, very, very well played.
How are you feeling, Chris?
I feel like I should spend my privilege before they get taken from me.
Reasonable, reasonable.
And I want to do so to make a play this turn. So I'm going to use one of them to grab a... I'm going to change my strat. I'm going to go for a red gem from the board. I'll keep the other one handy.
Yep.
Then... do I need to replenish?
That is a tough choice.
No, I'm going to reserve instead. I'm going to make you replenish.
Okay.
Yeah, filthy animal. This is too tempting though.
Too tempting. It's 2 crowns.
It's 2 crowns and it's 3 victory points, and like I wouldn't be too far off qualifying.
Yeah.
I'm going to reserve this card here. Grab myself gold. I'll take one from the next space.
Amazing.
Pass the turn.
All right. The next card that comes out is very similar. 5 blue, 3 green, 3 onyx, and a pearl. But I am going to spend my privilege straight away. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to... Yes, I am. Because force you to replenish things. Get that red. And I'm actually going to reserve a card as well. I'm going to reserve a level 1 card because it has a single crown. So that will give me a gold. But I have that reserved. That would take me up to 7 crowns.
That would. I'm keen to see the crown victory, because last time it seemed like crowns were way too sparse to even be worth it, but now you're actually making
pick them up as I go.
Game. I'm going to replenish the board.
All right.
Use my optional replenish action. You get your privilege back.
Very useful indeed.
Let me arrange them in my hand in such a way that I
you
can
just chop
not
down.
cheat.
Super easy.
Okay, I'm just going to go one at a time and I'm not looking.
I can confirm Chris is not looking. His face is looking only at the board. The strength and stamina to put all these tokens out in the right place. You'll never understand it.
Stamina, speed, ability,
The sure
momentum.
focus and power of will of Splendor Duel.
10% luck, 20% skill.
All the blue in the middle of the board.
Yeah, right there. Oh, the blue though, the blue. Oh, it's a tough choice.
Very tough choice.
It is. Does my game plan now immediately change entirely and I'm going for something completely different?
Yeah, well, you are on 5 points currently. But you do have 3 points in Onyx.
Let's do it. Commit.
All right.
Go right ahead, Tommy Poo.
That is an interesting choice. A very interesting choice indeed. I'm obviously considering what other crowns are on the board and what is worth me taking. I think the right choice might be... Crack my elbow.
That was a loud one.
Honestly, might be to reserve a card now and then see what I can build around it in the future. So I'm going to reserve this one here, which costs 6 green, and a pearl. I needed to reserve it early because you have both pearls at the moment.
Yeah.
So there's no other way for me to really get it apart from gold. And it's going to cost me 6 green.
I'm like hogging the pearl. That was...
What's the new card? Does it have crowns on it? Oh, I don't care.
It's not. It gives you a privilege though, so it's useful.
It's useful. It's useful.
It's good. It's different. It's nice. It's unusual.
What do you got?
Let's go for these 3.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
All right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, that was a fucking...
Oh, it's bad mistake. Bad mistake.
Terrible.
Right. It's a blue. It was a red, a green, and a...
white.
Yes.
I can't remember.
Bad
how they
green
were
was
arranged.
here. Oh, that's all I remember. Then red.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
good enough.
Sorry. I should probably not throw tokens away for no good reason.
What
That
can
would
you
be
build?
clever. Not much.
You do have your privilege token to be able to put
Yeah.
you up to 10, first of all, in case you are missing it by
Yeah,
1.
exactly. But I'm not so... Actually, yeah. I can do it now.
Amazing. Let's go.
Spend that and grab myself a red token, so that one specifically.
Yep.
And then I use my gold as the 5th red, because here's my card. 3 blue I did collect on a prior turn. I have the onyx, no questions asked. I have a pearl token.
Amazing.
And now my rubies go back in the bag as well. I'm worth 3 more victory points. I have now my 3rd crown, so I'm going to qualify for a noble.
Hell yeah. Which one are you taking? Would you like to steal a token from me, of which you can steal a green, a red, or an onyx? Or would you like the 3 victory points, which would put you up to 11 victory points?
I'm going to steal your green
Alrighty then.
token. Take the thief noble.
Does still put you up to 10 victory points. Not 90.
90! Hey, I guess I win the game.
What happened there?
You must have pressed it a couple times.
That's weird.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Strange. All right. I take 2 green tokens. Actually, I will spend my privilege to take all the green
Take
tokens.
that 3rd. Yeah, good
It's
choice.
just going to help me in every single way.
Oh, I knew you're going for the greens.
Now, this doesn't put me in victory, but it does help me out quite a lot.
I'll take these. Your turn.
All right. I will spend a gold and a ruby for the one that I reserved, which will give me... Oh, actually, can I do it the other way? No, this is the best way. Cool. Bag, crown up to 7 crowns, and key, I have 6 green right now. I do need a pearl, though. That's the thing. I am not locked in yet, but it's
Yeah.
pretty close.
You can't use the gold for both. That's the thing. The gold's so useful that just having the pearl token makes all the difference. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's all gone. I'm gonna replenish.
Okay.
Have yourself a privilege.
Hells yeah. Doesn't help me, but it's good to know.
Three blue in a row there, Tom. There's the
And
pearl.
that is pretty good.
That is pretty good. And yeah, all those green tokens are gone. So I'm just going to reserve a card. It's going to be this one I had my eyes on. I need a gold. And it's your move.
Well, first of all, let's get a new card out. 2 rubies for the cost of 2 diamonds and 5 onyx, but also Keely a point. I think I have to take the pearl. And I'm just trying to figure out what else I might need. The choice is red, blue, and pearl, or just 2 reds and a pearl. Keely, though, you do have the option to, if you can build that, steal from me so you can steal the pearl. So maybe my choice is better off to be reserving a card.
Yeah.
I think that's the better play here.
Stealing has been my main game plan.
It's been good. It's been very, very good. So I will reserve the only other card that has crowns at the moment, which is this one up here, for 5 blue, 3 green, 3 onyx, and a pearl.
That's the one you
Pearls are
need.
Making it difficult.
That would win you the game, right?
If I can build both of them, yes.
The newest revealed card is also a 2-crowner. It may well... Oh, no. Beside the onyx, it would have been way better of a choice for you.
Yeah, that's all right.
No, all good. All right. That card that was just revealed looks really appetizing, actually. 2 white diamonds I have, and 3 onyx. I only have to spend my 2 tokens, and it's now worth 2 rubies.
Amazing.
Which is just too good to be true.
It also gives you a point, taking you up to, let me double check your scores, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes,
That's it.
That is exactly what you were on.
11 point.
All right, I will be building the first of my cards for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a pearl. So spending 2 gold for this, but it will become a... What is more useful to me? Blue? Yeah. becomes a blue, and that puts me on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 crowns.
One away from victory, and that is you don't get the 9th.
I do not get
right?
the extra one.
You can't have that.
But there is an additional crown card available to me now. It is 6 blue and a pearl. So I have options depending on what is available on the board.
Basically, if Tom gets one more crown, he wins. So in order to try and stop him, I'd have to be wasting every one of my turns trying to steal or reserve crowns, and it's just not optimal.
Not great.
So I just have to try and race to the end.
What's your plan? You going for victory points?
Actually, it was just like to buy whatever I could and steal a bunch and make use of the extra turns and things, which has been going pretty well. And I think your game plan had a bit more solid structure to it. So grab the one that I reserved earlier. This is a steal card.
All right. Well, you only have one choice.
Yes, I'll be taking that jet of yours, which is actually fortuitous. I need to collect them.
And that gives you an additional point.
4
Up
points.
to 12.
Yes.
I will need to be replacing that jet. So I am going to use my privilege to take a pearl. And then for my turn, I will be taking a white, a blue, and a jet, an onyx.
Okay. I'll grab 3 in a row.
Reasonable.
Go ahead.
That definitely slows me down a little. For I think I need to replenish. So there are certain colors and things that I need that just don't exist at the moment. And because you have all the blue, I will need to reserve something to get the gold that I need to win the game. It's a lot of white and red in the middle. There is some green, some extra gold.
We better skip these two.
I
Just put 2 of them on there. It doesn't really matter.
it goes. Yeah, I'll just put 2 out. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's sufficiently random.
That's all that really matters, right?
And nothing else matters.
I spent my pearl, didn't I?
Bow. Yeah.
No, I took the pearl from the board with my token.
Oh, yeah, with the...
Yeah. And now we can go for this corner. Onyx. Green. Green! All right. What do I need? I need a lot. I need things. I need to not cry. I need to make it happen. So, for my turn, 2 green and onyx. Go. Bow, 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 bow.
This reminds me of that TV show Soup Opera.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Soup Opera! 3 in a row. Go ahead, keyboard Tom.
I will reserve a card, and I will reserve. What have you got? What might you be going for?
Don't look at me. Don't look at my board, man.
What might hurt you? What can get you a lot of points? You don't. You've got 4 blue and a pearl. So let's reserve this one away from you because it's worth 5 points, and that seems like the best play right now.
Yep.
I'll reserve that. I'll take a gold. And it's your turn.
The replacement card is not too shabby. Is actually leave that card there, Tom, because I'm
you just building
gonna
it?
buy that right away, and I'm only spending 1 pearl token to do so.
Amazing.
Grab myself 2 extra victory points in my
Up to 14.
Onyx column. I get to take a privilege token.
I win the game.
There you got
For
it.
5 blue with a gold, 3 green with this one here, 3 onyx and a pearl. Builds me my 10th crown. I am much more regal than you this time around.
It's actually 11 crowns, so indeed.
11 crowns.
Very regal.
11
indeed.
and 3 points.
Yeah.
Even the scores were close.
Yeah, that's right.
11 to 14. You were getting there. A couple more cards, and you were picking up points every single round. But
Yeah.
The second I had the crown victory available to me, it was just all...
I do like
Oh,
that a lot, the
Yeah.
different victory conditions. I'll talk about it in the review.
Exactly. We're going to do our review now. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched all the way through, we appreciate you. We do this live every single week on twitch.tv and youtube.com/nerds of the West with your support on those platforms and on Patreon and buying our merch and all the good YouTube things. I've been Tom.
I've been Chris. Thank you so much for watching.
And we will catch you next time.